lament is a churchy word. We don't hear that often. We're hearing it more and more, but I think if people have read the Bible, they've seen it. And so, Jesus lamented, and Jeremiah, Habakkuk, Naomi, all these
Lamentations.
Bible,
we have
Lamentations.
a whole
Lament it's so much more than just telling God, this is how I feel. These are all my problems. These are my complaints. Because lament, it comes back to a place of hope and trust in the character of God. And so lament is the opposite of stuffing our emotions, but it's doing something. It has a purpose of renewing our hope in Him. So there's these basic steps, which you can see clearly, like Psalm 13 is a really great place to start if someone doesn't know what lament is or where to start. And so you see David, he's turning to God. So there is faith, even though some of what he's saying is kind of irrational. He's saying, God, how long will you forget me? We know God doesn't forget us, but David felt forgotten. But the fact that he's turning to the Lord instead of away from the Lord is showing true faith.
It's good, yeah.
But then he goes into the section of hope, which is where Hopeful Sorrow, my title, comes from. And there's this transition word. He uses but. Sometimes he'll use yet. So then he says, but I have trusted in your faithful love. And he says a few more things.
Yeah.
And that is where we see him transition to a declaration of hope and trust in God. And he might still feel anxiety.
And the situation might not have actually changed for him yet.
Exactly. But he's saying, I'm going to trust in you because I know you are good. Yeah. The fact that the psalmist who wrote Psalm 88 is talking to God shows that there's still faith there. And so I find that very comforting, actually, because it's not about doing it just right. And sometimes I'm just like, I don't even have words. All I have are these groanings, and that is still worshipful and right. We see it in Scripture. But lament is so beautiful because it is the language of endurance. It is the language of perseverance, because I can get help all day long, and that's so good, and that helps me. But there's still this life of endurance. We're called to endure as Christians. And so that lament gives me an outlet to daily say, okay, Lord, I'm doing all these right things for my mental health, but I still have to keep going. And so lament keeps me connected to God during these seasons of just simply doing the next right thing.